Qualities of a secretary. Now, apart from academic qualification, a secretary needs to have certain qualities inbuilt among him or her to fulfill the need and requirement of their employer or organization. Here, the first quality should be about accuracy. A secretary must be accurate in his work, like drafting letters, maintaining minutes, and maintaining records. Accuracy is one of the quality of ideal secretary. So he should be accurate. It means correctness. All the information, all the details about the work should be presented by the secretary in accurate manner. You should draft letter correctly. You should record minutes. Recording minutes means writing information or details about the meetings, and maintaining other proper records are being done by the secretary. Then there is adaptability. The situation changes due to government policies, management policies, etc. So now adaptability means the one who can adjust oneself to the changing environment, the person who is flexible. So here the secretary needs to adjust himself according to the policies of the government or management and work for the betterment of the organization. Third is cooperativeness. Cooperativeness refers to the willingness on the part of the secretary to assist others in achieving the objectives of the organization. Now, if other people in the organization require certain help, then secretary needs to assist them, and accordingly this can help in building proper team spirit among the organization. Then next is courtesy. A secretary should be courteous while dealing with people. Now, courtesy means politeness or kindness. If someone is unhappy with the work done by the organization, then secretary needs to deal with those people in a courteous manner with showing politeness or kindness. This type of approach will have positive impact or positive impression of the company in the mind of the individual or various people. So the goodwill will also increase here. Then initiative. The secretary should take initiative to take decisions on behalf of the employers if they are not present. So your initiative means a person's tendency to take efforts to accomplish certain tasks when the employer is not available. So that power should be there in the hand of the secretary, that yes, that person can take the decision if the employer is not present. Now such type of decision, such type of work can only happen if employer provides such power to the secretary. If he trusts the secretary, only then the secretary can take decision on behalf of their bosses. Then leadership. A secretary should have the ability to guide, advise, inspire and motivate the subordinates. So here the role of leadership also comes into the picture, where the secretary needs to become the leader of that organization for their subordinates. Then next is loyalty. The secretary, being a confidential officer, should not disclose matters of secrecy to anyone. So loyalty means faithfulness. The secretary should be faithful towards the organization where he or she is working. The secretary should give priority only to the organizational goals, and they should not disclose the important matters of the company to the third party or any other concerned authority. Then orderliness. It helps the secretary to complete the work in proper order and in time. So here orderliness means doing all the work in a proper systematic manner. If the work is being done in proper systematic manner, it is always good for the organization. So it will help the secretary also to complete the work in a shorter period of time. Pleasing personality. This implies to the way of talking, mannerism, good temper, confidential approach and willingness to accept challenges and situation in a calm way. Now here the personality also plays a major role. If a person is having pleasing personality, positive approach, his personality is also positive, then what will happen? He can handle all the situation in a calm, composed manner without panicking. The next is knowledge seeker. A secretary should update his knowledge as required to enable him to perform statutory functions. Now, every day there are something new technologies or new rules of functions arising in world. So secretary needs to keep himself updated as according to the knowledge required in today's era. He should be a knowledge seeker. He should learn new things on regular basis. And punctuality, the secretary should have a good time management. Punctuality is very important factor here. It shows the time sense and refers to doing things at appropriate time. Lack of punctuality will create a negative impact of an organization. And sound judgment, a secretary should be able to judge the situation and accordingly take correct decision. He should understand the problem of the situation correctly. You judge the situation correctly, and then the secretary can make that decision. That is known as sound judgment, correct judgment as per the knowledge and ability of the secretary. Then tactfulness. Here tactfulness means how you can deal with certain situation in a correct manner. So it means ability of a person to handle a situation in a right manner. As secretary has to deal with different persons and situations, this quality will help secretary in acting and reacting in a wise and sensible way. So these are the important qualities of a secretary. Thank you so much.